Hi everyone, it is Bonnie here, and I just wanted to share with you a cigar box that I made for my friend Juliana. We decided to do a private swap of cigar boxes, and this is what I came up with. I purchased the box at Michael's. It was all in white, so I covered it here with some fabric, so it's nice and smushy. This here is a beautiful image that I got offline from an Etsy store, and I printed it off on fabric paper, and I sewed it to this piece of canvas here and inked the edges. All these flowers that you see on here are all made handmade by me with muslin and just random flower, floral fabric and some lace here. This pink trim here with the flowers I had gotten off an old dress and cut it up. I have these beautiful little acrylic flowers here and this clear one here. This here is a little glass bottle that I filled with loose pearls. I placed this pretty acrylic piece here. I have some flowers coming out of there. This pretty little heart beaded embellishment, and then these fun little things sticking out here. Over here, again, as I said, they're fabric flowers that I made. Here is a beautiful resin bird that I placed here, and these two stick pins are handmade by me using some seam binding. Here's some more acrylic spray here, and another one of those acrylic pieces here. Some pretty flowers here and underneath there, and I have this beautiful charm that I got at Michael's. I can't remember you know what brand it is or the manufacturing, but I thought that was beautiful. I added some trim here, some beautiful lace trim, and some beaded acrylic bling here. On the bottom here I used this pretty eyelet trim and this thinner trim here and some green, it looks like kind of like hearts. These here are by Tim Holtz, and I just colored that in with some white acrylic paint. So it looks like this all the way around. And then when you open it up, it looks like this. I kind of left it plain so she can add stuff in here. This is some beautiful fabric that I purchased at Joann's in the clearance section. And here's some pretty trim here that I put all the way around. And up here is another vintage photo. And again, I printed that on fabric paper. This is by Michael's, this frame. And I just painted with acrylic paint. This is another handmade flower, more of those acrylic sprays here, and some flowers. This is a pretty lace that I put all the way around, and then this is just a vintage doily. So that is the box that I made for her. I also made a fabric book for her, and it also has another vintage picture here that I printed out on fabric paper. Again, I sewed it all the way around, and this time I put it on burlap and again inked the edges, added this green lace all around and more of that pink floral trim. These buttons are all vintage and also have the old oh my gosh, I can't think of it. Thread. The old thread still in it, so I thought that gave it a nice vintage look. This is just seam binding and muslin that I put into bows and added it to the side. Here's another handmade flower here with a vintage earring. Another one of my handmade stick pins. More muslin and this pretty pink lace here. Another button there. And this is all just doilies and all kinds of fabrics. We got this green eyelet. This is a thicker piece of lace, and this is what the back looks like. So I used all kinds of different fabrics that I had in my vintage vault. I thought she would like. And this is all just muslin sticking out here. And when you open it up, it looks like this. What I did here was I made on this side a little pocket. See, if you look underneath here, it's like a little pocket, and you could add goodies inside of it without it going through. All of the trims here, I used vintage doilies, and I have some more vintage buttons here, again with the vintage. It's almost like I mean, it appears to me like it's like a thicker thread, but that was still on here, so I attached to this Tim Holtz pin here. Here's more vintage doilies just cut up. Another vintage button there, and on this side I have a larger handmade flower out of muslin. Two different colors I used in there, and this is I didn't make a pocket. It's just something, you know, you can put stuff in there. So that is that. I hope she likes it. I had a really good time making that. And then I also made this shoe for her. It's a stick pin holder. Here's my handmade stick pins. I got this at a secondhand store. Added some bling here, some lace, and then this pretty trim all around. Okay, so thank you everybody for watching my video today. Juliana, I hope you like your goodies. Thanks for doing the swap with me. Thanks again everybody for watching, and have a wonderful day. Take care. Bye-bye.